Okay, so it's almost the end of the first week of Women's History Month, and I've been dropping tips like little gems on how you, a woman, can become more of the main character in your life. I covered you have to be comfortable with the word no. You have to be comfortable not suffering in silence. You have to be comfortable putting your heartbreak aside sometimes and focusing on your coins. You're going to have to make these decisions in order to maneuver. Well, for today's words of wisdom about why right now you may not be the main character in your own life, is because a lot of us women, we are so depleted, we're so tired, but we still got time to try to keep up with the Joneses. And what I mean is, we are listening to friends that have nothing to offer. Your relationships, how you raise your children, all these things, these are, you can choose the blueprint for these things. It doesn't have to look like what it looks like for your friends. Now, I'm like everybody else, very guilty of comparing myself to other people and trying to be like, oh, how come this isn't happening for me and that's not happening for me? But at the end of the day, like, we're all human beings, and we have to understand that our friends or family members or whoever it is that's giving you that bad advice that's not working for you, they're humans too, and they're trying to figure everything out just like you are. I hear a lot of men complain that their wives or partners you know, are focusing too much on their friends, and they listen so much to their friends. And I don't even want to get into that. But the one thing I want to say is, don't take advice from anyone who is not currently living their authentic truth, or don't take advice from anyone who is not going to understand really where you're coming from, because their situation is different. We are so big on being on the phone and chatting with our girlfriends, and I have some friends I don't discuss personal lives with. Okay, they're better at career, business stuff. And then I have some friends vice versa. They're not going to have much to teach me about careers and business, but they may have a lot to teach me about relationships, right? And then even when you get advice, you should really be very choosy about what you take, what type of advice you take. Even when you're watching this video, you may put it aside and be like, it is what it is. But by following other people and by focusing on what your friends are doing and by trying to live your life the way your girlfriends are doing, you are actually sabotaging your authentic self. And this is why you are not the main character in your own life right now. It's literally because you're living someone else's life. And I get it. I have taken the road not traveled in almost every area in life, and I get scrutinized for it so much. Like, people say the rudest shit to me. But that at the end of the day, if I can go to sleep at night and then wake up in the morning with myself and be happy that I've made these decisions, that is all that matters. I don't got time to be listening to the people who are miserable and may want me to join, or people who don't understand why I'm doing certain things, but I understand, right? It's only for me and my maker to understand what it is I'm doing, where it is I'm going, what it is I'm trying to achieve. But trying to keep up with your girlfriends and then always having them in your life, it's a lot, sis. It's time to step aside and do something different. I know when we were younger, it was cute if everybody got a certain hairstyle and then we all went out to the club together. But now we're older, more mature people. And even if you're not, even if you're younger watching this, do realize that being a leader is going to be so much better than being a follower. And do understand that some people will lead you to places where they know there's nothing but misery and pain there. Yes, even the people you think that love you the most. We talk a lot about on TikTok about breaking generational curses. And the reason why that's so important is because a lot of times some of the toxic elders want you to follow exactly what they're doing so you could end up how they ended up, and you have to stop it. So if you want to become the main character in your own life, stop comparing yourself to other people and stop taking everybody's advice. Figure out what's going to work for you. That doesn't mean you shouldn't be open to learning things about yourself and learning things about life, but it literally means that you need to blueprint your life and personalize it. And you cannot be the main character of your own life if you're trying to live the way this one and that one lived, and this is what they did, because it's just not gonna work. All right, you guys let me know how you feel about the series. I know the videos are a little bit longer than I wanted them to be, but I'm trying to like let you know what's been working for me, and I'll probably discuss in some of these videos what hasn't been working for me. All right, it's KJM. It's Friday. Happy Friday, y'all, and I'm out.